My name is Graham Codrington and I am a futurist. That means I study what might happen in the future and how we can prepare for it today. What if I told you that we could steal from the future? I recently had a look at the very impressive Sanlam Benchmark survey in 2025. This is the big financial services company in South Africa that does a survey of all of the various products that they offer. And I'll put a link in the show notes. It really is worth having a look at. One of the biggest concerns that was highlighted in the survey is how many people in South Africa have looked at the two-pot system already. Just last year, our retirement system changed so that now you can put some of your savings into a more short-term account where you are able to extract some of that money well before you retire if you need it. About 36% of South Africans have already accessed some of those short-term savings, obviously taking money out of their retirement savings. Another 33% of people have said that they have taken a lump sum out of their retirement savings when they've either been retrenched or moving jobs. South Africa's two-pot system is there to provide short-term relief, and we understand why people might feel the need to use it in an environment where people are really stressed and stretched financially at the moment. But if it's misused or misunderstood, it's going to create incredible long-term consequences, not just for the individuals, those people saving, but also for future generations. We know that financial decisions made today ripple into the future. And probably one of the most concerning statistics in the survey was that only 11% of people had gone for professional financial advice before making decisions about accessing their retirement early. That's really what I mean by stealing from the future. Drawing money down today, as urgent as it might feel today, could really cost your family, your children, their financial future. We're setting up a system right now where people will retire with too little and they will therefore be forced to work longer. All of these statistics are clear from the survey, and it's already happening. In a society like South Africa, and we're fairly similar to many other places around the world, where we are battling with unemployment or good employment, even for those who have jobs, and there is low intergenerational wealth transfer. In fact, in many parts of our society, the wealth transfer is already still from children to their parents rather than the other way around. I mean, this is just a compounding of the economic problems that we see all around us. And so people who feel that they need to withdraw some of that savings money and have now been given the option to do so, you can understand why they do it, but it's not necessarily the best thing for them or for the country or the economy itself. And we could create a massive generational gap where people are just not ready to retire. And I think there's a little bit of a time bomb ticking around all of this. We really do need employers and funds and policymakers to focus a lot more on financial education, on making advice accessible to people, and working on nudging long-term behavioral change in our society. 6 out of 10 funds believe that members are not going to be able to retire comfortably at the age that they are hoping to do so. And we need to be making sure that we are educating people and accessing advice now so that we don't compound those problems in the future. Again, please make sure that you read the Sanlam report and that you connect with somebody who can help you think these through. Sanlam Corporate is a great group of people to connect with and are behind some of the thinking and insights into the future of retirement and what we need to do about it now. Perhaps the true test of any system is whether it allows us to get the balance of meeting today's needs with dignity, but without stealing from tomorrow. And I do think that the two-pot system is walking this very fragile line between urgency and latency. It holds the promise for something greater, I suppose. It's the chance to create an age of confidence where financial freedom isn't just for the few or for the future, but it's actually for everyone. That's only going to happen if it's managed responsibly.